I've got a new TV. Well, it's a new old TV. And it's pretty special. And we're going to look at it right now.
Mark fixes stuff.
Hello everybody, I wanted to share with you a wonderful find that I got today. This £15 television. And I don't mean it weighs £15, I mean it cost me 15 English pounds. And it's really rather a marvellous little device. It is a Grundig P25-449/12, and I'm not sure if it's a 12-inch screen or if it's a 10-inch screen, but it's very, very small. It's a little bit dirty, but the nice thing is it's come with all of its paperwork. It's even got a plug. Now we'll just take that out of the way. It's come with a remote control, which is rather nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, I thought what we'd do, we'll have a look at the unit. We'll have a look at some of this lovely paperwork that's been kept since I think the early 90s. And then we'll fire it up and we'll try it on a couple of machines and see what it looks like. The battery it needs is a 9-volter. And I don't have a 9-volter. So I think we'll have to use the bench power supply and just chuck it in there. There, that could do with a clean, couldn't it? Just move this out of the way quickly. Now, this is a really rather lovely thing. It's a small CRT, but the screen is really, for its size, quite flat. And around the back, it has a SCART input. And it also will take figure of 8 cable, or you can slide it down and it'll take a battery, which means that this will actually go from an incredible 90 volts AC up to 267 volts AC for worldwide usage, or you can put the battery on and it will go from 6 to 12 volts with a little bit of margin for error on that as well, but we're going to be using it with the AC plug-in. Got fairly useless set of antennas, which aren't much cop for anything now, unfortunately, but they do look great. They're very long, you never get those in camera shot. They go all the way to the ceiling. Rabbit ears built in, we'll put those back down. And it's got some rather lovely controls on the front panel. Not sure what any of them do as yet. Okay, let's have a quick look at the paperwork. We've got what looks like the schematics for the unit. In fact, it is. It's the schema allegato, the shout build, the circuit diagram. Look at that. That is absolutely lovely. So there we go. Look at that. But we're not about to do any troubleshooting, I hope, so we can pop that to one side. We've got a max view pocket guide to transmitting stations. Explanation of guide is the other side. So explanation of guide. When on site, find out the local transmitter, look it up and note the channel. So it's a list of all of the TV transmitting beacons. Are they called beacons? In the UK. That's a lovely thing. I mean, of course, it's totally redundant now, but I just love that. The max view from King's Lynn in Norfolk. This is the warranty document, possibly out of warranty now. And we have the Bayerische Staatsministerium für Arbeit und Sozialordnung. And what's this? It's a television transmission map. All the way from the Shetland Islands, the Orkneys, all the way down the UK. What's this? A warranty card? Does it have a date on it? I'd love to find a date on some of this. No dates. No dates. Not even a printing date. I suspect this is around 91. And finally, we can get rid of this annoying piece of plastic because we have the manual. And in the manual, we've got an explanation of what everything does. And we can see it has SCART, mains, battery, RF input, It explains what all these buttons do as well. But I don't want to bore you with the instructions. I would like to find the specs. Aha, here we go. Mains voltage 110 to 240, 50-60 Hertz. 2 watts of music power and a SCART socket, which, looking at these, is also RGB compliant. Standards wise, it supports pretty much anything you want to throw at it. PAL and NTSC and all the variants in between. But enough of this jibber jabber. Let's test it out. Right, so I think the first thing that we'll test is the good old Sinclair Spectrum. Now you have to excuse this one because unfortunately it's had a bit of a problem of late, and it came to me with no internal regulator and all that good stuff, so I've just got it working ish. Tape deck's not working yet, but we'll get there. Then this is using an RGB SCART cable from Retro Computer Shack. Pop it into the back of the mini telly. There we go. Awesome. We also have the video in and audio in for Composite. This will support NTSC over Composite as well, so we'll do 50-60 Hertz, and we'll know because the screen's probably about to go nuts. And in the back of the ZX Spectrum, I have got a Dandinator Mini 2.1 I built in a previous video, so you're welcome to go and have a look at that video if you want to see me build one of those. Plugged in my Retro Radionics joystick into the port on the Dandinator Mini, and let's plug this bad boy in, see if we get any life. We've got a red LED, which is good. This was working earlier, so it's not really a big reveal. And let's power it on. Nothing. Not enough. Oh, hang on. Well, those colours are right, but that's a rolling screen, so that's not right. Let's see. It's very pretty though it is. Mind you, it should have to be on AV, I think. So, but hey, that looks pretty good. So I've made sure that this camera is in the correct settings for filming CRT. You'll see this one up here, not in the correct settings for filming a CRT. So good. Okay, let's see what we've got for sound. Although these are all 48K games, so they all have beeper music. What should we play? Chucky Egg. Oh, can I play joystick on Chucky Egg? I don't think I can. Oh, I forgot to mention I haven't checked out the keyboard on this yet. Anyway, the screen is pretty good. So there's been a little bit of leakage in there, but it'll be fine. Let's check this is on a, okay, 9 volts. So, negative to negative. There we go, and they're not going anywhere. Excellent. Now we should have remote power. So I've had a quick look in the manual, and what we've got to do to turn the brightness down is press this button, and then whilst the display is blinking, we can do the left and rights in here. Try that again, I think it timed out. There, that's so much better. Also, the contrast is a bit OTT. There, maybe a slight touch more brightness. But as much as you love watching me play with the Spectrum, I think it's time to try something else. The Commodore 64 with a Kung Fu Flash from the future as 8-bit. It really is awesome. Check out my previous review. I've not had a CRT for a while, and getting a little one like this is perfect because, as many of you know, I don't have room for a large one in my cavern. Again, this is from Retro Computer Shack. This is just Composite. Pop in the socket. Over the top. Okay, so we're all set up with a Commodore 64, and we're going to fire this bad boy up. Still an AV. Sounds. Straight away. I fired backwards. And we'll grab ourselves a Megadrive. And what other game is there then? Going to need a controller, of course. And Streets of Rage 2. Except this is Streets of Rage 2 in 60 Hz. It's always fairly difficult to manage to record a CRT. That's not too bad, although we do have a running bar. That's the Grundig P25-449/12. I'm really pleased to have this. I think it's going to be an excellent addition to Mark Fix's stuff. So what do you think about the format of this video? I don't intend to switch to this permanently, but I intend to make some additional content in this kind of free-flowing style. Let me know in the comment section below. Once again, I'd like to thank my lovely Patreons who make these videos possible. Without you guys, none of this could happen. Thanks for watching my video. Perhaps you'd like to watch some more. Here, I'll put some on the screen for you. Bye!